If there is one certainty hopeful that you got of a medal in Paris 2024, it is coming from this individual. Neeraj Chopra, the individual who's completed total javelin, is all set to defend his javelin gold in 2024 Paris. It is such a wonderful feeling that we are saying these words, defending the Olympic gold, that too in javelin, by an Indian. It truly is remarkable. Now, prior to the start of the Paris 2024 Olympics, he had a very lengthy interview with the sports star. And there he outlined certain things, the changes that happened from 2021 to 2024, how he is focused, the rivalry that he's got, the one potential contender who could trip him off gold in Paris. So, in this interview, firstly, what has changed from 2020 till 2024? Well, for one, if you look at it, 2020 was Neeraj's first Olympics. The focus was there, but not so much as it was on the other Europeans like Johannes Vetter, like Jakub Wadlish, all the others, and even Julian Weber to a certain extent. Now, when Neeraj won the gold medal and he's heading into Paris 2024, he has a big target on himself because he said there was more attention on the other athletes in 2020 Tokyo. I was focused on myself, but I was under much less pressure because the attention was not so much on him. The goal in 2024 is clear to me. It is to defend the title. How to deal with that pressure is up to me. 2024, from 2021 onwards, he's not only defended the Asian Games gold, he's become a World Athletics Championship gold medalist also. Diamond League event winner, Diamond League final winner. That is why from 2021 till now, 2024, he has completed javelin. Which is why the pressure will be there immensely. 2021 was played in front of rather empty stands. Here, a packed house might potentially be cheering Neeraj in Paris. Now, you know that there is a trend that sometimes people try to establish with Neeraj, that is first throw that he does, possibly that is the game clinching throw or the second throw or the last throw in that sense. Neeraj says that there is nothing like that. If he feels that he has thrown it right, then any throw doesn't matter in that sense, because he says even in the end, if you continue to push yourself, you can still get your best throw. There is a mindset that propels you to the finish line. All you need is that mindset and that trust in yourself that you can still do it. Neeraj's mentality has been really clutch. When the chips are down, he can really do it. For example, the Asian Games, when Kishore Jena had that good throw, at that time Neeraj had to up his game in the 5th and 6th throws, and that is why he could win the gold. Jena had to settle for second in that time in the Asiad, which is why this particular instance is really indicative of Neeraj's clutch mentality. Now he has made changes to his diet. Taste-wise, he believes, I will always be inclined towards Indian food. On a daily basis, I prefer to eat Indian food, but ideally, if I have to train well, I have to avoid the masala-filled Indian food because it becomes very difficult to train. Try to eat more simple and boiled food before training. Now he's gotten his diet back on track, and that is why if you look at Neeraj now, he's leaner in that 87 to 88 kilo category he's in. He was 90 when he threw, but then now he's looking leaner and fitter than ever before. What is the regime that the fitness regimen that he's doing at this point in time? Speed and elasticity were always there. Now strength. He says, my speed and elasticity have indeed been my strong points. I've been doing differently in this Olympic cycle. Added a lot of strength training. I am definitely stronger but lot more experienced now. With that strength, what happens is he can sustain the throw that has happened. Because what happened in 2018 London Championships, he felt that 82 meters will be the qualifying. But then one throw, two throws, three throws later, he could not do it. Which is why the more you throw, it is more energy sapping. And that is why strength is incredibly important. But there is one individual who can potentially deny Neeraj a double gold. Remember, very few people have defended their javelin gold. Everybody is not Jan Zelensky. Jakub Wadlish. Wadlish might be that individual who can trip Neeraj up because he's been always second best after Tokyo. Now, heading into Paris, he's gotten his own back because when I finished 2 centimeters behind in Doha, he told me this was revenge for Tokyo Olympics. Tokyo Olympics, remember, Neeraj was well ahead of the pack. Wadlish couldn't do it. At the Diamond League in Doha, I won with a throw of 88.67 and he had 88.63. The margin was very fine. So whenever they have come in the last 1 year, Wadlesh has somehow managed to get the better of Neeraj. Neeraj won by 4 centimeters in Doha. In 2 centimeters, if you look at it, he really ensured that Wadlesh won it by the barest of margins. So, in the Olympics, we know that Neeraj might get a medal, but which medal? It will all depend on the clash between Jakub Wadlesh and Neeraj Chopra. Now, he just outlined how his mentality is when he's going for the throw. Because he's mentioned, javelin is a sport where you need both hosh and josh. Strength, both mentally and physically, is what you need in javelin. Internal conversations are very blunt. They are said with some amount of khundak, ill will. I mean, he's cursing himself that why didn't he do it. I'll tell myself in Haryanvi, tu itna bhi nahi kar sakta. That is the thing. It's always internal conversation. He doesn't have that much of external conversations because no one can advise him on javelin. But then the major thing that he said, this comes in the backdrop of Satvik Sairaj Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty stating that yes, if you're in, especially Chirag Shetty, when he said, I had won a medal in the Thomas Cup and that was not much of a felicitation. The cricketers won the T20 World Cup and they got a ticker tape parade all over Mumbai. And it is not that he begrudges cricket, but other sports should also get that. Neeraj Chopra was very clear on this. He said, I never tried to compare myself with the likes of Virat Kohli or MS Dhoni because I am very well aware of the reality of what I am in India. There is a stark difference in my popularity compared to that of a cricketer. India will always be remembered as the fact that you idolize cricketers. Cricket is a sport that is played in 10 nations, seriously 4 nations played. Olympics, when you win amongst 200 plus nations, even then, for a brief moment, you will have only that kind of celebration. Apart from that, there is no, you won't want to do anything for the next 1 year, in that sense. Neeraj Chopra is really going to be the phenom upon which India's hopes rest on. A gold, a silver, a bronze. We are saying it with surety that perhaps Neeraj can do it. We hope that he does it. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.